Super Bowl week.
As always, I'm Mav.
I'm Coog.
And this is
Method to the Madness.
Super Bowl week.
Super week.
You know how they keep on saying like Super Wild Card Weekend.
Yeah.
Now we're at Super Bowl week.
Yup.
And boy, are we excited.
Oh, we're pumped. Bengals, Rams. Who would have thought Bengals would be here?
We got Joe.
Joe.
There it is. Now he got the R rolls. And we got Matty Cool.
Matty, I don't think we call him Matty Ice.
No, he's not Matty Ice. That name's taken already. You know what? I actually just saw a Instagram post. Let me pull it up real quick.
See, for Matthew.
Yeah. Oh, wow. We're starting the show off hot.
What if?
Oh, here it is. But we're forgetting about...
Is that him in college?
Frat Stafford.
Yeah. I like that.
I fucking love Frat Stafford. Look at
Stafford.
Dude, he actually looks like kind of like a pimp right there.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have to send this to Pollywood after. He's going to need to see this. This is
Frat Stafford.
Frat Stafford.
Crushing kegs and stuff.
Stafford's pee. I think.
Oh, yeah. It's the staph infection. There it is, because he infects the boys with dubs.
With dubs, unless he's in Detroit, in which case that didn't happen much.
No, not too much at all.
Don't think you got a playoff win there.
No. First playoff win was with the Rams, I believe.
Respect.
Yeah. But, I mean, guy keeps on grinding, and that's what you got to respect.
It'd be cool if Calvin Johnson came out of retirement and signed with the Rams.
You think for like a one-game contract?
Yeah, that'd been cool. Or like right before playoffs. I don't know.
Like an Eric Weddle rule.
Like an Eric Weddle type deal. But I think he's happy with retirement. Good for you, Calvin. You're a legend.
He's an artist. 2.
He's an artist?
Yeah. In his football life, he said that he really enjoys art.
Like drawing? Or?
Yeah, like painting and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect it from the guy.
I wouldn't. I'd like to actually see
some of his artwork.
Yeah.
You would like to. It'd be sweet if we could get it up here in the studio somewhere.
Like we could put it on like one of these walls.
Yeah.
Like if you could see that, maybe hanging down from behind us. We already got a lot going on.
Yeah.
But you can always have more.
Never too much, as they say.
No, sir.
But they also say less is more.
Less could be more.
Which one is more important? Less is more or never have enough?
Have you ever seen those Bounty commercials?
Like,
or is it Bounty or Febreze?
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
And I have seen. Less is more.
Less is more.
So I'd say less is more.
I remember one wise man by the name Biagio Mara.
Oh, yeah.
And it's actually live on my Instagram still as like my bio.
Oh, yeah.
And it says BM dash less is more.
Less is more.
And I'll never take that one down.
In what context?
Everything.
Everything.
Less studying is more for tests. Okay. Less alcohol is more for partying. Less betting is
more for losing money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it really
stuff
depends
like that.
on how you word it.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, last week was the Pro Bowl. Did you care at all?
I'm trying to remember, and I can't think of one good memory.
I did.
That whole time.
The only thing I watched, and it was a YouTube clip, was
Don't say Mac dirtying.
The what?
The Mac Jones.
Yeah, I saw that on Instagram. That was stupid. No, it was the throwing competition. Actually, wait, I watched 2 YouTube clips. The throwing competition. Mm-hmm. It was who was through Mac Jones, Justin Jefferson, Russell Wilson, and oh boy, there was another receiver that threw. I think AFC.
The receivers were throwing?
Yeah, receivers were
I didn't watch this.
They did horrible.
Oh, yeah,
Justin Jefferson, I think, got 0 points. Russell Wilson lit the place on fire. He actually burned it to the ground.
Russell Wilson's pretty solid.
Yeah. He made Mac Jones look like pretty stupid. And then the other one I watched was dodgeball.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson was in that, wasn't he?
I think he won. He was the last player alive.
Love that. He won off a one-handed catch, right?
Yeah. Against Nick Chubb.
Ugh, Chubb, you never had a chance, buddy.
The Chubb master. But yeah, other than that, I really couldn't care less. I don't even know who won the game.
What, can they fix
the Pro Bowl?
Yeah.
You think that the players are betting on the Pro Bowl because like no one really cares?
Can you bet on the Pro Bowl?
Yeah, you can.
That should be illegal.
The line was 1.5 and the over under was like 68.5. I looked just for fun, but I didn't bet on it.
I didn't even look. I didn't know you could do that. I think that should be illegal.
Yeah,
I actually think that's outrageous.
Because people are only going like 50%.
Not even 50%. I saw guys jogging. You don't have to tackle in the Pro Bowl.
No, the refs like to blow it down pretty early. And it was in Vegas this year. Poor Alvin Kamara was the victim of the weekend.
The NFL in Vegas are undefeated.
It seems like a horrible decision by the NFL to put a bunch of rich young guys in Vegas for the weekend
And expect nothing to bad
all
to
together.
happen.
Everybody knows they're there. Everybody knows who they are, and expect everything just to go smoothly.
It's bad planning.
They call him Roger Goodoof.
Roger Goodoof. We were saying though, why not turn the Pro Bowl into flag football?
A flag football game would be electric.
I guess you can't really have pass rushers then, could you? Maybe the line.
You could have the three. The three linemen.
Yeah.
Center, tackle, and then you have 2 pass rushers.
But are they padded?
No.
You don't want them to wear pads.
Why do you need to wear pads?
I don't think they'd put in effort without pads.
Really?
Yeah.
But
that's the unfortunate truth.
I guess.
That's high risk of injury.
Maybe they could have a flag game.
These guys are big dudes.
Yeah, flag game, no rushers or linemen, and then they just do their own skills competition. You know what? I'm sure
how accurate you can snap a ball.
Yeah, no, I'm sure that the linemen would just be more than happy with a free trip to Vegas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they would. They would.
Pay for my family and kids, and let's just have a nice pool party time.
Maybe the linemen are the play callers. Then we lose the coaches.
Yeah.
There's no way around this.
Well, maybe we'll fix it one day.
Yeah, I think linemen should just, if we do the flag route, maybe there's not a part of it. They get the bonus.
Yeah.
You get a little bit of a bonus.
You get a bonus. You get the trip. I think they get the trip too.
Yeah, they should get the trip. But they're not really involved in the game.
And I mean, realistically, I think that's most of the athletes are my season's done. I'm just gonna start chilling and prepare for next year.
I'm sure most of them haven't worked out since their season ended.
Probably not.
Probably not. Right? Realistically, that's vacation.
Yeah, it's all vacation time now. God, what a time it would be. Hey, you just make all this money and all this fame, and then you just get to hang out.
Just go hang out with other guys, other work buddies.
Yeah.
From other teams. You probably went to college with a couple of them.
Yep.
That'd be cool. Unless you went to Appalachian State and then you've gone in college with nobody.
No, I couldn't name a single person from Appalachian State.
I don't even know if there's one in the league. There must be one in the league.
I'd take a guess where Appalachian State is.
Appalachian State?
Yeah.
Yeah, where?
I have no idea. I'm telling you.
You want me to take a guess?
Yeah, you take the guess. I'll do the research.
Is Appalachian? Is Appalachia?
How do you spell that?
Is that Appalachian?
Appalachian.
Oh God, I think you spelled that. I think you spelled that.
I'm sure it'll come up.
Wrong. Yeah, that is not even
Where's your guess?
I'm probably just gonna read.
Don't.
I actually don't know.
No,
Wyoming.
Well, this is no help. John E. Thomas Hall.
Go down. Go down a little bit. Let's see on the right.
North Carolina.
It's in North Carolina. Well, I would have not guessed that. No chance I would have known that one.
And that was our section on Appalachian State.
Yeah. So shout out to Appalachian State, the Avalanches. Is that what they're called? I made that up.
I think that was what it's called, maybe.
Actually, Appalachian State Avalanches. That makes sense.
Do you think their mascot is an avalanche?
It could be an avalanche, like a guy full of snow.
Like the
abominable snowman.
Yeah. God, that's a hard word to pronounce.
Average cost after 8, only $7,000. That's pretty good for an American.
But maybe that is American prices.
It's a state school though. You're just going there to party.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Super Bowl weekend.
That's what we're all here for, right?
That is. No one really cares about the Pro Bowl.
No one does. Let's make it a flag football game though, if we can, Roger. I know you're watching.
Roger.
All right, so let's maybe save our game picks for the end.
Okay.
And just go. Maybe we talk about the props we're feeling.
Okay, props. Okay, I got mad props coming up here.
Yeah, you got a few pages.
And I also got some. I'm gonna throw this one over here for now, and I'll come back to it. Okay. Here are some statistics for the people. Favorites in the Super Bowl, 36-18 straight up.
Wow.
+1 for the Rams.
Okay. That's a good. That is. Yeah. This left hand will be Rams. Right hand will be Joe.
And the Cincinnati
Bengals.
Favorites in the Super Bowl are 28, 24-2 against the spread. I'm going to give that one to the...
You got to go with Rams again.
I know you go with the Rams, but I just
mean,
don't
if
feel...
we're going off statistics...
I know we're going statistics, but like this one is like a heavy statistic. Like, okay, like the
Okay, so then the
like
next one can't go anywhere. You can't give that to the Bengals.
Yeah, but there's two as well.
That's tie.
The tie,
That's a push.
But a tie is almost worse than losing.
Okay, so even if we give that tie to the Bengals, you're still leading from the favorite.
I see what you're saying, but you know what I'm saying?
No.
Okay.
Mathematically, if you want to not give it to the Rams, I get it, but you can't give it to the Bengals.
You can't give it to the Bengals.
So let's give it to nobody.
Okay, let's give it to nobody. Rams won 10 games by more than 4.5 points this season. Pretty good. Are 2-1 against the spread in the playoffs. Another one for the Rams.
We're at 2 right now for the Rams, 0 for the Bengals.
The over-under. Guess what the over-under is in the Super Bowl? All time.
I want to say the unders hit more.
You'd be surprised if I told you it's 47-47.
What?
Yeah.
It's exactly even.
Dead split.
Wow.
I thought that was absolutely wild.
That's one of the craziest things I've heard.
These Vegas makers are fucking wizards, dude.
They are. What is that? So that's 90. That's in 92 Super Bowls. It's even.
No, 52 Super Bowls.
47-47.
Yeah. Ooh, maybe the stat is funky.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Anyways, I saw it was dead even.
Yeah, wait. There's not. Hasn't been 92 Super Bowls.
Uh-oh.
So let's go ahead and discount that stat.
Heads and tails.
Okay, honestly, I don't care what the stat says. I know what the answer is.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you. Is it heads more?
Tails 29, heads 26.
Makes sense.
That makes more sense than 47-47. Heads has gone 3-4 in the last 4 years. Also doesn't make sense. No favorite has covered a spread of 4 points in the last 14 years. So that's one for the Bengals.
Interesting.
That makes sense?
I
seem lost in translation.
Sorry, I'm just trying to do some of the maths right now.
Yeah,
that are going on.
Because you know what? It says 3-4 in the last 4 years.
I think that's supposed to be 3-4-4. So
out
of the 4,
that makes more sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
But okay, go on.
And then we're gonna go coaches with at least 2 Super Bowl appearances are 15-9 straight up. And Sean McVay, this is his second
I was
Super
gonna
Bowl.
say, so experience triumphs.
Yeah.
Usually.
Plus, Zach Taylor's came from his coaching tree, which I feel like is kind of you're my son.
Were those?
That was sliders picks from last week.
Okay. Some weird photos on.
Anyways, so those are a couple of Super Bowl stats, just to get the show on the road a bit.
Interesting.
What do you think?
I think they're pretty good, but I don't think any of those change anything I picked.
Yeah,
not that they all align with it. Some of them actually align against it.
Yeah.
But I like where I'm going right now.
The thing about the stats, overall like that, is that you can't calculate for the 2 teams playing.
You can't. And, it's a different 2 teams. And it's not, I'll say, especially this year, the best 2 teams don't end up in the Super Bowl all the time. Most of the time, I'd argue.
Yeah.
And this year especially, the best 2 teams aren't in the Super Bowl.
Who do you think the best 2 teams were?
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say the Buffalo Bills, for sure, from the AFC.
Yeah.
From the NFC, though, that's a little bit muddier. A fully healthy Buccaneers team, I think, would be in contention here.
But who? Oh, I guess
a non-choking Packers team would be in contention here. But I do think the Rams are also in contention. I think the NFC's a little bit.
The NFC was
cloudier.
pretty tight. Yeah.
But I think the Bills are the best.
It is wild that the Bengals made it.
It doesn't make sense, and I blame it all on some bullshit. Overtime. I'm not going to say the overtime rules, but the Bills should have beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Bills deserve to beat the Chiefs. Josh Allen deserved to beat Patrick Mahomes.
They did deserve it.
And had the Bills beaten the Chiefs, the Bills would not only be in the Super Bowl, but they'd be winning it, in my opinion, humbly.
I think if they made it over the hump of the Chiefs, they would have beat the Bengals.
Yeah, no doubt in my mind. I think they actually would have clobbered the Bengals.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they would have had the Chiefs are really annoying. It's Tyreek Hill because he's so athletic. You know what I mean? Like, he catches the ball and he's just, like, gone.
He's gone.
I've never seen him being, like, hit hard ever.
No, he's too elusive.
Way too elusive.
He's too fast to hit.
Yeah. Like,
you're when you're going to hit that guy, you're just figuring out you're guessing where he's going to be, not where he's at, you know?
Yeah, and even at that, you still, like, just push him out of bounds.
Yeah, you can't. So, anyways, the stats don't always line up. But with that being said, let's talk about some of these props.
Okay, player props.
Because I got a couple.
Are you talking about props in general? You know what? You just give me it. You just give me it.
You want me to give it to you?
Yeah, I'll
give it to you. Okay. So you're probably going into this game wondering what's the first play of the game going to be. Right?
I would say so.
The Rams, last game especially, or not especially, but last game, for example, they're an air show, right?
Okay.
So they aired it out immediately in the NFC Championship, okay? Throughout the season, I don't know what the actual numbers are, but they tend to like throwing the ball early on, okay? First, they're not scared of anybody, especially Sean. Sean McVay's a confident man.
Yeah. There you go.
If we're going over to the Bengals side, they like to start it off giving a little handoff to Joe Mixon.
Dude, I think they always, every first down they have is a handoff.
It is.
It felt like that anyways in the games that I watch.
But what I'm going to say is I think if the Bengals want to win this game, I think they're going to come out aggressive.
Yeah.
Because especially knowing Aaron Donald, Von Miller, Leonard, like that's a pretty spooky front to be going up against, and it's not even Halloween.
And their O-line isn't the strongest in the game either.
It is not. So I think they're going to make a statement, and they're like just to show some confidence. Quick little hitch.
Okay.
They're just going to get the ball out fast.
You're saying pass.
I'm thinking they're passing it early. So I think the first play of this game, regardless who has the ball, I think it's going to be a pass. That's what I'm saying. I think historically run has dominated this.
Yeah. I think
run is favored.
Run is favored.
I think it was 1.66 decimal odds, whereas the pass was like 2 point something. I'm taking the pass on that. What are you thinking here?
I get your thinking of it.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense to think the opposite.
Yes. I'm a big opposite guy.
Yeah. Because I love that thinking where you're like, well, everybody in the world thinks I'm going to hand this ball off. But if I just threw a little pass.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Right?
But I do, for this time, I didn't do that. Okay. I actually went with the run. Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be a run?
I think it's going to be a run because it's a Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Both these guys have never been here before, like players.
Yeah.
Or
quarterbacks. Say, right? Yeah.
And the nerves are going to be jittery. And I just think both coaches probably have the same mindset. Like, let's just get the first contact out of the way, get a little bump into the running backs, get a couple yards, and then we play from there.
Okay.
But that was just what I was thinking on it. What do you have? Okay, talking about running game.
Yes.
Do you have any over-unders for any of the running backs?
I actually have a couple things going. And it's not for Cam Akers. They're both for Joe Mixon.
Okay.
Joe Mixon, over 16.5 rushing attempts. I think this guy's going to be fed the ball. Yeah. Especially as the game goes on. Although I think the Bengals are going to come out trying to show, I can throw the ball.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to work too well. I think what's going to end up happening is they're going to realize the only way to wear these guys down is through running Joe Mixon. And I don't even know what he's had the last couple games. What's the recent attempts? That's the whole season.
That's the whole season. Let's see.
But I think Joe Mixon's going to, not by a lot, but I think he's going to beat 16.5. He might even just get to 17. But I do think he's gonna run, or I think he's gonna get a lot of rushing attempts, as well as I have him with his longest reception. I have Joe Mixon longest reception over 12.5 yards. He's gonna have a catch over 12.5 yards, Joe Mixon, and I think what that's gonna be is gonna be just some like a little screen pass, and he's gonna go and get a little chunk,
Yeah,
quick 15 yards.
That's fair. That's
totally.
Fair to assume.
I think especially because they were doing a lot with Sean Perrine.
Yeah.
I think his first name
Samaji.
With Samaji Perrine.
They like to put him in for like the third downs and
Exactly.
Yeah,
but I
it's-
could see something going. You know what? Maybe the first play is that little screen pass.
Yeah.
Because who's ready for that, right?
You think the first play of the game could be a little screen pass?
I think
Or
that's
like
a
a
bit of
little
a
dump
reach,
off.
but I'm saying it could.
I feel you're looking for like the little dump off pass to get the game going.
When I'm taking this bet of his longest reception, I'm really betting on the rack.
Now I noticed when you were talking about this first offensive play, you mentioned the Bengals.
Yes.
So you
Well, I'm saying both. I think
Both?
both in both scenarios. I think Rams and Bengals are
okay,
passing the ball.
okay. Yeah. So you have Mixon over on the carries
Over on carries.
and over on longest reception.
Yes.
12.5, you said?
12.5 is the longest reception.
Okay,
Right now,
okay.
that's the line.
I dig that. For me, I have Mixon under 62.5 rushing yards.
Okay, interesting.
I don't think that the Bengals like rushing game looked great the last couple weeks that I've seen him play. Mixon, like he's been, I think last week he had like a pretty decent game against the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here. He had 88 yards on 21 attempts.
Okay.
But with that being said, I still
like
don't.
those attempts.
Hey,
I like those attempts.
lots of
Sorry.
attempts. But with that being said, like in weeks prior to that, I don't think he was like very good. And even when they were rushing the ball a lot, he didn't go for like a ton of yards every time he touched the ball.
Okay.
It didn't feel like the D line was getting back there, like like they weren't like getting like the penetration from the O line to get pushed forward. And I think the Bengals are going to be in a situation where they're playing from behind, which will result in Mixon not getting as many touches and yards.
Okay, I can see that. Well, I do think the Bengals will be playing from behind.
Yeah,
agree
I
with
think
that.
they're going to be playing from behind for sure. I like the Rams. Like they start off pretty good. The Rams. Well, actually,
They do.
yeah.
They are known to have good starts. But what I will say, I feel like we're not talking enough about the Rams D.
Okay.
Here's what I'm saying. Aaron Donald to record a sack.
Easy.
1.4. 1.44 decimal odds.
What's that? That's the odds of him getting
That's
a
the
sack?
odds. It's pretty low,
Yeah.
but I think that's free money.
I like that pick a lot.
I think Joe Burrow.
You're getting pretty good at that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think Joe Burrow is gonna eat some turf this Sunday.
You think another 9-sack game is coming?
I don't know if it's gonna be a 9
9
sack game,
sacks quite
but
a
I'll
bit.
tell you right now.
Yeah, you tell me.
I love Harold Landry and those guys on the Titans.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You probably remember I picked the Titans.
I do remember you picked
beat
against
these-
the Bengals
to beat
every
these
time.
Bengals.
Yeah.
Had I not realized that Ryan Tannehill is softer than baby shit,
Yeah.
I think that would have happened. Now, am I saying it's going to be 9 sacks? I don't know about that. But I do think the Rams are better equipped than the Titans to put some pressure on this kid. So I'm saying Aaron Donald, 1.44 sacks. And then for the game, over 5.5 sacks. That pays out 2 to 1. 2.05 decimal odds.
Over 5.5 sacks for the Rams?
Over 5.5 sacks. I think that's for the whole game.
Oh, the whole game
Whole
for
game,
both
yeah.
teams.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I like that. We're talking about sacks. I got Trey Hendrickson to record a sack.
I like him. I mean, like, I don't like him as a person, but I like him as
Yeah,
a
I mean,
player.
he's got like the least swag in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
So
He's no Mason Crosby.
no, he's no Mason Crosby.
Little angel.
But I do think he's kind of a monster when he's coming off the edge, and I think he will record a like. It's just due for your superstar to get a sack. I think. How do you not at this point, like in the Super Bowl, like he's gonna?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think the big names are gonna shine.
Because you're in a situation where everything's on the line. What do you have to lose? Well, you have the Super Bowl to lose.
Yeah,
but
that's a pretty big one.
your star players, like this is why they're stars for games like these.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So you got to be betting with these guys, not against them.
yeah. You're leaning on these guys to go and make a play.
Also, going back to my Mixon stat real quick on the under.
Yeah.
Against the Raiders, he put up 48 yards, and against the Titans, he put up 54 yards. And
So that under's looking
yeah.
very
So
plausible.
he's gone over one one time in the playoffs.
Okay. I like that. Speaking of superstars,
Yeah.
I'm really confident on this whole playoff run. I really liked Odell Beckham.
Dude, I do as
Right?
well. I do
think
as well.
Maddie, or what do we call him? Frat Stafford?
Frat Stafford.
Frat Stafford.
Or staph infection.
Staph infection. One of those is gonna stick. I think he's taking a big liking to Odell, especially in the red zone. Hey,
You listen, man.
Are we on the same page?
Are you looking at my sheet right
are
now?
you looking at my sheet?
I wasn't. I really wasn't.
All right. Well, listen.
I'm gonna hide it from you.
I have a couple things. It's pretty obvious as what we just said. Odell Beckham scoring a touchdown in the Super Bowl. That is a big name.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you think of him as a player, that is a big name on a big stage. Staph infection. He thinks he likes this kid. Red zone. Odell Beckham scoring a touchdown. Not only that though, throughout this game, I have 2 locks this week. Okay.
Locks.
Confident locks.
And you're throwing them right now.
I'm gonna give one right now. I'm gonna give a sneak peek of one.
Okay, sneak peek.
Odell Beckham Jr. over 5.5 receptions. Lock it in, please. That's all. Go on.
Nice. I like it. Yeah, dude. Odell, anytime touchdown score. I feel like I've seen him in the end zone the last couple times. Like, I don't know if this is my brain playing like the Berenstain Bears or whatever that stupid thing is. But yeah, dude, I think he's been good. I've bet on him on the over his yards. I think throughout the playoffs, and he's hit, I think every time.
Okay.
This week, I think his over under was at like 64.5, something like that. I'm not afraid to bet the over on that either, by the way.
Oh, I fear God, buddy. I fear God, not Odell Beckham's under.
Okay, talking about Odell, let's switch
Yes.
to the Bengals real quick. Jamar Chase, you got anything on him?
I have nothing on Jamar Chase.
What do you think's gonna happen to Jamar Chase?
I think Jalen Ramsey's gonna happen.
I think Jalen Ramsey's gonna happen too. I'm talking about under 5.5 receptions for Jamar Chase.
Oh, that
I
is
think
gutsy.
Jamar Chase, he gets when the ball's in his hand, he's a playmaker.
Yep.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
He is.
But
He's a good route runner too.
yeah, he is. But receptions wise, I don't think he gets as many receptions as people think.
Okay.
I think when he touches the ball, he'll go the F off sometimes. But I don't think when he doesn't get that many looks. Last game, T. Higgins had the looks.
Okay.
You know, Jamar Chase has all the attention on him. And when you have a Jalen Ramsey problem, it's hard to get rid of.
It's a hard problem to get rid of.
And that's what's going to happen to this young man.
So you're saying Jalen Ramsey wins this battle because that's gonna be a fun matchup.
I think Jalen Ramsey's going to win this battle.
You got to remember Jamar Chase is a rookie too.
Yeah, he is.
Right. Let's
He
keep
is.
that. Let's take that into account.
He is a little cocky, though.
He is.
He's
quite
got the
cocky.
confidence.
He can dance.
Yeah,
I've seen him in the end zone.
Yeah.
So one more time, lock that pick in.
You want to hear it one more time?
Say it one more time.
Jamar Chase under 5.5 receptions.
I love that pick.
I couldn't do it. That was embarrassing.
Jalen Ramsey.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. What else you got here? Coin toss.
I was gonna say those were my only player props, but I do have some other props that are fun like that.
Okay.
So you want to get into the real talk now, the coin toss?
Give it to me.
You want me to give it to you?
I want you to give it to me. You're a gambling man. We're talking about the biggest gamble of all time, 50-50 odds, heads or tails.
Okay. So first of all, I got to speak for a second before I get into this.
Go ahead.
I want to talk about what gambling is. Gambling it's not a sure thing. It's going off possibilities and the likelihood of those possibilities.
Right.
Some would call it the odds. Okay? Right now, it's supposed to be 50-50. Could go either way.
Okay.
What I'm about to tell you isn't gambling. This is walking into the bank, asking for a withdrawal, and it's not from your account. They're just giving you whatever amount of money you would like them to. The only catch is you have to put it into your betting app first.
Yeah.
Put it down, and then take it out. All I'm going to say, tails never fails. That is all. I know heads statistically has been winning in the last few Super Bowls. What, you said the last 3 of the last 4? 3 of the last 4, sorry. That doesn't mean jack. Tails never fails. Tails is going to be what is winning this coin toss.
I think that's the smartest thing you've ever said.
Ever.
Because we'll take it back to the divisional round when Josh Allen went up and he said tails.
I can't recall.
I think he said tails. And
Did it fail?
when your guy goes out there and he puts everything he physically can on the line and it doesn't go his way, what are you going to do about it? And that's what happened to him. He had the strategics right. He had the mentality going into it. Tails never fails. What happens? God had a different plan. God said, Josh, right now, this is not your time. Maybe next year. But right now, I'm going to take this one from you. And that's what happened. But with that being said, tails never fails.
It doesn't fail. Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
I've never told this to anyone before. Okay? Senior year of high school, ages ago, we were in the AAA final. That's the highest of heights you can get to. That game went to overtime. Coin toss comes around. Who's going out for the coin toss? Mar. Coog. I'm walking down there. We walk right up to that referee, myself and Richard Scott. The decision after the coin toss is another story. We'll talk about that another day. But the referee looks at me and says, what are you picking? What do you think I did?
Tails. Yeah.
Now, we won the shit out of that coin toss, but we lost the game. But I just want to point out the fact that we won the coin toss. Tails never fails. I rest my case.
Yeah. You know, it's like going into rock, paper, scissors and throwing paper.
Like, who are you?
Come on.
What are you trying to do?
What are you trying to do? Okay, next player prop. This one I really like, but I don't know how much the stats back me up on it. Jamar Chase, over 4.5 rushing yards. 4.5 is not a lot.
It's not a lot, but is he getting a handoff?
But, okay, so in playoffs against the Raiders, 3 rushing attempts, 23 yards.
Okay.
Against the Titans, 1 rushing attempt for 2 yards. Against the Chiefs, 1 rushing attempt for 3 yards.
Mav, I don't think you got me on this one.
I know.
I gotta be honest, Mav.
Okay, listen.
You're spooking me.
I hear you.
Yeah.
But he could do it.
He could.
It's 5 yards. We're talking about 5 yards.
But that's assuming that he's getting a handoff.
I think he's going to get the handoff. I think he'll have at least 1 attempt at a handoff, at a rush.
And you're just hoping he can gain
and 5 yards is not a crazy amount of yards.
It's not that crazy, but it's so easy for him not to get the handoff.
But I think he's going to get the handoff.
Okay.
He's a guy that can take the handoff.
You're betting on him getting a handoff, and then you're betting on
because
him getting
who's in the middle
yards.
of the defense?
For
the Rams. Aaron Donald. You don't want to take the ball near that guy.
So you're saying it's a little end around type of deal?
Yeah, I'm taking like an end around for maybe 7 yards. Is that so crazy to think?
But hear me out here.
Okay.
Are you saying like he's coming in motion?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming Jalen Ramsey's locked or playing manned up on him, right? Right? So as he's motioning, he's tracking him over top.
Okay.
What if it comes down to an open field tackle between him and Jay Ram?
Jamar Chase is slippery.
Yeah, but Jay Ramsey's a dog.
Yeah, but
you're saying he's not a dog?
But we're
saying right now Jalen Ramsey isn't a dog.
He's a dog. He's a dog.
Okay.
But Jamar Chase is also a dog. He's not a cat.
He's not a cat. I don't know if I'd give him full dog though. Have you ever seen what's that guy from? You ever watched The Lion King?
Like
Pumbaa and Simone. What's Simone?
Is one of them the hedgehog and the what's the other?
No, one's a pig. Is it a meerkat? Is that?
Oh yeah.
I think he's a meerkat.
Meerkat.
They're athletic. They're not like cats. They're squirmy.
What are you saying?
But they're not
Chase
dogs.
Is a meerkat?
I think he might be a meerkat.
That's kind of disrespectful.
He's a rookie.
That's disrespectful.
I think you're putting too much respect on a rookie's name right now.
He broke records as a rookie.
Okay, rookie records.
Yeah.
Rookie records.
All right. Well, I mean,
you know who else had rookie records before him?
Who?
Rookies.
And some of them, Hall of Famers.
Yeah. But you know what they were when they broke those records?
Rookies.
Rookies.
Does it matter when you're a player though? He's just a player on the field.
He's not a player. He's a rookie. Anyways,
all I'm saying is that 5 yards is not a crazy amount, and I think Jamar
it's not a
Chase
crazy
could
amount.
take
No,
it.
anything can happen. I could get 5 yards in the Super Bowl. You should bet on that. It's not a crazy amount.
I think that would be crazy. I think that would be really crazy. What do you think you could get 5 yards doing?
I don't know.
Throwing, passing, or rushing? What do you think?
I think I could get a pass. I feel like I could pass for 5 yards.
You could throw one?
Is that crazy?
You could throw one for 5?
Like, what I'm saying is it's something where, like, say, you know, one of those, who's their tight end? Higbee?
Yeah. Well,
So-
maybe he's hurt.
He's playing tight end. Or no, he's lined up as like an H-back. Kind
Okay.
Of thing. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
like a little bit behind the line.
Yeah.
Maybe a sniffer.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Call him a sniffer because like you're behind
You're
the tackle,
sniffing
you're
the
sniffing
ass.
his ass.
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe he's doing like a little, you know, he makes a little 9-degree running laterally.
Okay.
As he's coming by, I pitch it to him. Counts the forward pass.
Okay.
Catches it. Maybe falls for
You think he can
5
just?
yards.
Yeah. You think that's your best chance?
I think that's my best bet.
I'd say
Because throwing
rushing.
into traffic
I'd say,
in the NFL, I don't think I'm making
I'd
it.
say rushing the ball is the worst way to gain 5 yards in the NFL.
I don't think it's, but yeah,
I think that's
I
like
do it.
absolutely impossible.
I wouldn't say impossible because I'm mad elusive, but I do think I'd only get one attempt because after that, Aaron Donald, whoever's on the other side, would break my
Yeah,
leg.
it could probably hurt you.
I would be completely broken.
Yeah.
If Marcus Cantagallo can destroy my hamstring in a non-contact sport, then absolutely I could get completely demolished
Yeah, that was
in an NFL Super Bowl.
That was rough. Okay, real quick, coming off of my latest hot take on Jamar Chase over 4.5 rushing yards.
Yeah.
We're gonna take it to Bengals to attempt a rush. Sorry. How many Bengals will attempt to rush? Over under 3.5.
I think under.
You think under?
Fuck, Joe Burrow counts, right?
Yeah.
Perrine's gonna get one.
Yeah.
Joe's gonna get one.
Yeah.
Burrow's. I don't know, man. Burrow and Jamar are so hazy. I'd actually stay away from that. That's spooking me out. Just thinking about that, I'm getting shivers.
Mixon's
I'm thinking of ghosts
guaranteed.
and ghouls.
Mixon's guaranteed to get one.
Yeah.
Check. I'm gonna check that one. Perrine, he's gonna get one.
Yeah.
Can't just pass every time he's on the field.
Yeah.
Burrow, he's gonna get at least 1 yard.
You think he's gonna rush for you?
Dude, the guy was rushing all over the field against Kansas City.
Yeah, but Kansas City doesn't have Aaron Donald, Von Miller, and Leonard
Yeah,
Floyd.
I know, but other teams rush too. And Jamar Chase is gonna get his 1 carry for 5 yards. Now, if you add 1, 2, 3, 4, that's over 3.5.
So you're just really you're really trying to slice the margin here. I don't like your odds.
I'm gonna hit over 5 and over 3.5 attempts. People attempting. That I'm gonna put them both in there.
Good for you.
You don't like either of them.
I don't know. I don't like it.
I don't think it's that crazy.
I think you're making the same bet because both times you're betting on Jamar Chase pretty much to get a rushing attempt.
Maybe I just really like that pick.
That might be.
It's just an attempt.
Can we talk about something important, something real?
Yeah.
Let me say. Let's get right into it because this is what everybody's thinking. This is why everybody's watching the Super Bowl. What color is the Gatorade? That is the age-old question, and thank God do I have the answer.
You have it?
Oh yeah, and I've known for like a week now.
Okay. Who is your insider?
I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
I don't want to get him in trouble.
Yeah, fair enough. Me neither.
But it's mostly intuition.
Well, since I know that the Rams are gonna win, I'm gonna have to say that they're probably gonna go with the team color.
Interesting.
And since we're talking about team colors, blue's too obvious. I don't think white is. Can you have a white Gatorade? No.
Are you gonna go yellow?
Can't.
Is that what you're thinking?
What's the? We're gonna go yellow.
Okay.
That's my guess. Plus, yellow is very delicious.
So can I tell you something?
Yeah.
This is a legitimate statistic.
Give me
I don't
this-
know the exact number,
Okay.
but it's somewhere around 80% of the time over the history of Super Bowls that you've been able to bet on Gatorades.
Okay.
The team color of the winning team has not been the Gatorade.
The team color of the winning team.
So if you're
So
the
my
Bengals
whole
and you
statistic in
win,
my
orange
head.
isn't it?
Yeah.
If you're them, yellow and blue probably aren't it.
Okay.
Probably. But you know what's interesting about the Super Bowl? One of the underdog colors that doesn't really come out often. It's having a 10-year anniversary since the last time it came out.
Purple?
It's going to be purple. Let's talk right now. 10 years ago, the Gatorade color purple.
Wait.
The Giants Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. The Giants Super Bowl.
They went out. They won the game. Tell me, on the Giants, what part of their jersey is purple?
Blue's almost like purple if you mix them. Colors.
It's not, though. So what part of their jersey is purple?
None of
Hollywood, do you know? Are you a color guy? We need a color guy. So there's no part of the jersey that is purple. 10-year anniversary. It's an underdog pick. I think it was like, I saw it only in American odds. It was like plus 1,200. It was something ridiculous that it's not supposed to happen.
Okay.
It's going to happen. I know it for a fact. Purple.
Who do you think decides it?
I don't think they actually put a lot of thought into it. Unless it's like the water boy or some shit, and he's like just a huge gambler.
Yeah.
He's just like, yo, I'm actually going to...
Yeah, he tells all his buddies to throw everything on purple, and
He's
then
like, listen.
yeah.
And then imagine somebody else comes in and they like switch it. Like, that'd be crazy.
They like
Honestly, no, that's corrupt. They 100%. There's some corruption going on with the Gatorade color.
because do you think that they have they have like multiple Gatorade containers on the sideline? Do you think they're all filled with different flavors?
No. Yes. No. I don't know. Do you think Vegas knows? Do you think Vegas is in on this?
Is in on like which colors are it?
Yeah.
Because how many, like, let's say they have 4 Gatorade containers, right?
I feel like they're gonna all be the same because if it is corrupt, they're gonna make all 4 the same. So that no matter what, like it's gonna be that color.
But wouldn't it be wild if you were like the water boy, and then you
get offered $100K?
No, you like pour purple in like, let's say the third one to the right, and then when it comes time to take like the shower on the coach, they pick like the last one, and you're like, oh fuck, dude.
I messed up.
Yeah.
I don't know, but thank God that's purple. That they're gonna pick purple.
Yeah, I mean, purple's a good color. I like purple.
Yes, that's kind of the most important pick of my day.
Okay, I like that. I felt kind of dumb after you told me that 80% like they don't even choose the colors that their team is.
No, yeah, it was 80%. They don't. 80% team colors haven't hit.
Huh. Well, then I guess purple makes a lot of sense.
Makes perfect sense. Neither of these teams are purple.
Okay, I'm talking about a player prop.
Yeah.
Parlay.
Parlay.
We're gonna parlay these two. We're gonna call it QBs on wheels.
QBs on wheels.
We're talking about Burrow over 10.5 rushing yards.
That's kind of a lot.
But is it though?
Yeah, I think that's kind of a lot. I'm surprised, but I think
he's gonna.
happen.
But he's gonna be under pressure in scenarios where he has to take off.
Oh, okay.
Where he has to take off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once you start moving, you get that forward momentum. He's gonna go.
Okay.
And then I got Stafford over 4.5 yards.
The Stafford one, it's crazy because the Stafford one's actually sketchier.
No, it's
you don't
not.
think so?
It's not. Stafford low key gets yards.
He gets yards.
You don't think he does?
That's a.
Let's take a look real quick, because we'll go to the schedule. Against the 49ers, Stafford had, I think it was, here we go, 8 rushing yards. Against the Buccaneers, Stafford has 6 rushing yards. Against the Cardinals, Stafford has 22 rushing yards. Dude gets yards, low key.
Okay.
He does. And then Joe Burrow, he's just like agile and mobile. He's gonna do what it takes to win. He's gonna get over.
Okay,
10.
so we have the quarterback. So you're parlaying those two.
Yeah, we're gonna parlay them.
Both quarterbacks over rushing yards.
I also think it'd be mad fun just to cheer for like them to
run.
Yeah, when they take off, you just
Regardless, this is gonna be a fun Sunday. This is gonna be one of the more fun Super Bowls in recent memory.
Oh, it's gonna be a ton of fun. I am really excited for this one.
I can't wait. Got my shift covered, ready to go.
Do you have anything else?
I don't have parlays, but I do. Do you have some more player props?
I have a couple more.
Let's get into those, and then at the end we can. Before we go into the Q&As, we'll go over our picks.
Okay. Next I have Frat Stafford.
Frat Staff.
Over 1.5 passing touchdowns.
Oh my God! Is that a stat? You can bet that? Is that the line? It's 1.5.
That's what I saw on Bet365.
I'm gonna write that down because that is laughable. I will take that.
How come you didn't say that with my Jamar Chase stats? His rushing attempts.
What do you mean?
You said like this one. I said he's gonna get over 1.5 passing touchdowns, and you said, "Wow, that's like stupid." Like, but when on my other one, you said like, "I don't know, dude. You don't trust me?"
No, not you. I don't trust Jamar.
Okay. We're talking about who's going to throw more pass attempts. Since the Rams are going to be winning for most of this game, more pass attempts goes to Joe Burrow.
What? Yeah, it could. Good.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I think that one's up in the air. It could go either way.
It is like, I mean,
because I'll tell you right now, I don't think McVay's a little coward, and he's just going to start running Darrell or Cam Akers as soon as they get a lead every down.
No, but they do rush the ball quite a bit.
They do. But again, like we were just talking, every first down goes to Mixon.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I think that one's a little.
I think Burrow averages like around like 37 attempts or something like that, though.
Okay.
Which is quite a bit. I mean, Matt Stafford
he has been making comebacks recently, though, the last couple games.
Yeah, he has.
So but again, he might do the same thing this game.
But with that being said, sorry, you mentioned McVay. Against the 49ers, when he started throwing timeouts out like they were candy, what the fuck? What was he doing? Do you see he was challenging plays that were clearly not? Do you remember that?
Give the guys a rest, maybe just trying to give him a rest.
He's just wasting timeouts. He was down. His team was down.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be because I wanted the Niners to win. You know that.
Okay.
So I'm not trying to be a Rams rider. What was the result of that game?
They won. Yeah, but Jimmy G was on the other team.
Whoa! Do not throw this on Jimmy G. Well, we don't need to get in that. We talked about it last week.
We did, but I just think that he was being really ignorant with his timeouts, and it kind of bothered me.
Okay.
And I'm scared that's gonna bite him in the ass when this time around.
You're scared. Would this happen to do with the fact that you have a future?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're betting on the Rams. Like
you don't gotta tell me.
I don't gotta tell you anything.
Did you already place a second bet, or do you just have your future on it?
I got my future on the Rams.
Can I ask a real question?
Okay.
Are you hedging?
Okay. Well, I did a hedge, but I also I like the pick of plus 4.5 because if it goes into a field goal situation, I win both bets. You know what I mean? If it's a close game where the Rams win by a field goal.
But why wouldn't you just bet at that point? Why wouldn't you just bet at the Cincy money line?
What
to hedge?
Because it's better odds, but if they win, then I lose.
If the Rams win, but you're still winning overall. Like what? You know what I mean? Because your odds at the beginning of the season of what you're making on the Rams, is going to be way outweighed by what you would possibly lose.
I genuinely just think that the Bengals are going to cover, but the Rams are still going to win, so I could just win both bets.
That's why they call it gambling.
And that is, and I'm just playing the my gut.
Okay,
is what I'm playing.
I've only ever bet with my gut,
and that's why we have a gambling show.
That's why we have a gambling podcast.
Time of possession, Rams.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I want to get on that. Good bet. What's the payout of that?
I think their favorite, is 1.6.
Okay.
1.6 in decimal odds. And then most receiving yards.
Ooh. Are you going to go with the man?
Yeah, I do. How do you not bet on Cooper Kupp? And the odds are times 1.8, which is fairly good for how
that is good.
But if you do want to go, like Jamar Chase, I think was second at like times like
I
5.
don't like Jamar Chase in this.
But he was the second favorite, and it
Okay.
was times 5 point something. Odell was like times like 8. T Higgins was times like 9 or 10.
I think Odell.
But
was
I think
sleeper.
like Cooper Kupp is like it. How do you not?
Yeah, if you had to bet on somebody, you go Cooper.
Yeah.
But I do think Odell's a sneaky pick for that as well.
He could sneak up. Because I mean, like all eyes are on Kupp.
all eyes are on Kupp.
But all eyes have always been on Kupp, and he's been unstoppable.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp's crazy. He's shown that this year.
Yeah, he
probably
is.
should have won MVP.
That's what I'm saying, dog. That's, now you're talking about meerkats?
Yeah.
This guy's a lion.
Oh, Cooper Kupp is more than a lion.
He's a bear?
He's like if
A bearilla.
yes. How'd you know I was gonna say that? Yo Hollywood? Did you ever you watch South Park ever?
Yeah.
What's that thing called where they go to like Imagination Land and there's like that monster that Al Gore knows about that no one else knows about? Man Bear Pig. Okay, yo. Cooper Kupp is Man Bear Pig.
Man bear pig?
Man Bear Pig. That is the king of alpha males.
Okay.
That is the alpha species. You don't want to fuck with a Man Bear Pig. Can we get a picture of Man Bear Pig up? Yeah? Show a Man Bear Pig. Show him
Man
what it
bear
looks like.
pig.
Cooper Kupp is Man Bear Pig.
Yeah, dude, that was it for the rest of my player. Oh, one more prop I had. Sorry, dude. Like I just had.
Dude,
I got excited. I got
hear it.
excited. So one thing I've noticed throughout the Bengals in the playoffs is they make great second half adjustments.
Yeah.
They've been down in. Were they down in the Raiders game? I can't remember. That was a while ago.
That was a tight one. I think that was back and forth.
Back and forth. Okay, well they were down against the Chiefs, and they were down against the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were because we were kind
For a
of
bit.
fired up against
Yeah.
it. But they make mad adjustments, so that's why I'm taking Bengals money line in the third quarter. That pays 2.2 to 1.
I like that.
That was my last one.
I actually did I throw that piece of paper away? I had it somewhere. I don't know when it pays out. Before we get into our picks of the game,
Yeah.
I told you my first lock was Odell Beckham over 5.5 receptions.
Oh, is this the second one?
This is the second lock.
Okay, I like it.
So tune in here. The Super Bowl Rams versus Bengals. First half under 23.5 points. I'll say it one more time. First half under 23.5 points. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how.
This is your gut.
Just make your money.
This is your gut?
This is fact.
Is this your gut?
This is the fact.
I want to hear that it's your gut.
It is my gut.
Okay, now I believe you. 23 and a half?
Under 23.5.
That
Lock
ma-
it in.
it
Actually,
makes-
lock it in.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It does.
Perfect sense.
Yeah. And I'm not going to question it because what's the point? It's like asking like if God's real.
It's like, obviously, something.
Why is the sky blue? Who
Like-
even knows? There's no science.
Yeah, and don't
behind
you dare bring up some kind of science on this
Well,
comment section of the
actually-
show. I hate science.
There's a guy like this, like, well. Anyways, okay. You want to get into the like the prop sheet, or you want to go into our straight up picks?
I want the straight up pick. I feel like we should do that at the end. So let's go straight through this.
I feel like this is like the ice cream at the end of dinner.
No. I think we go through this, but like our actual pick. I mean, I guess we know yours.
Like this is the steak dinner.
Yeah.
This is dessert.
So you want to get into the steak before the dessert?
It's usually how it goes.
Okay, we can get into the steak.
I'm not gonna mix them together. That's for sure.
I'll let you
Steak
start
ice-
it off then. I'll let you
Steak
start
ice
it
cream.
off.
That sounds fucking horrible.
I feel like it'd be all right.
Bengals plus 4.5 is my pick on the spread. We are talking about over 48.5 in the game. I told you my Bengals money line third quarter, and those are my picks.
Plus 4.5.
Yeah, plus 4.5. I just can't imagine the Bengals getting blown out. I think Joe Burrow on his like deepest insides with this whole Bengals squad. They've had like the team of destiny. They beat the Chiefs twice this year.
Yeah.
They've made it through adversity. They were they had like the 4th pick in the draft the year before.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna keep this game close. There's too much. Joe Burrow's been in a championship game before. They're not gonna win this one. It's gonna put a chip on his shoulder. So maybe next year he'll win it. But this year, it's not his year.
But you think he's going to keep it within a field goal?
He's going to keep it within a field goal.
So they got a good kicker. I like that kid.
Evan McPherson.
So,
And also, I'm going to pick the over. Not that I have any stats that I really like to back it up.
yeah.
But, like, who the fuck wants to cheer for the under in the Super Bowl?
Nobody.
Like, cheer for, like, I don't want any points. Like, come on, dude. That's not fun.
That's fair.
So, we're cheering for points.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. If we're going off
What do you have on the back of that paper?
I don't even know if someone just might have put something.
Hollywood, can you see what's on the
I
back
can't
of that
even
paper?
see it. I think it's not even English.
Joe Biden?
I have
What
no
about
idea.
him?
I have no idea.
It's a different Joe.
Don't know him.
So let me try and read. So I like that. You took wait. So are we doing the half point, the 4.5? Because I had it at 4. I can go
Yeah,
4.5.
yes. Well, I mean, I took him yesterday. It was at 4.5. I think the line changed to 4 today.
Well, I'll go to 4.5. I'm taking the Los Angeles Rams minus 4.5, and I'm not looking back at it. And I'll tell you why.
Tell me why.
So a lot of people ask me, "Hey, Coog, have you bet against the Bengals every single game this playoff series?" I tell them, yeah.
Yeah.
Then they say, "Hey, have you lost every time you've bet against the Bengals in this playoff series?" I tell them, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that fucking freaks me out?
No.
Do you think I'm scared? Do you think I'm scared of these guys? Hell no. Aaron Donald, Leonard Floyd, Von Miller, they're getting to the quarterback. They have you can't stop Harold Landry and company. You're not stopping Aaron Donald and his fucking little sister. It's not happening. Okay? He's going to eat. Joe Burrow's going to be eating turf half the game. This game's done. I'm not saying it's a blowout, but I'm saying at least 7. At least 7.
You said half the game. Does that mean the other half of the game he's going to be balling out?
Half the game what?
You said he's going to be eating turf half the game.
No, he'll be playing football the other half of the game, but like for the other half, he's going to be eating turf. Which I'll tell you right now, if you're not playing half a football game, that's going to set you back.
Okay.
Rams minus 4.5. I love that pick. Not as much as I love my Odell Beckham over 5.5 receptions and my first half under 23.5 points. Lock those in. Rams minus 4.5 at 1.9 decimal odds. Thank you very much.
Can I ask you something?
Ask me a dog.
I believe earlier you were saying that you were going to take the Rams on an alternate spread. Have you come up with your number?
Minus 6.5 if we can. I don't know what the payout
You're
is going
going
to
to
be.
only move it 2 points?
Yes.
Are you scared?
It would have been 2.5 had we used the what it is right now.
It sounds like a scared pick.
I'm not scared. You're betting against your future. You sound scared.
I'm not scared. I think they're going to cover. If I was scared, I would have put them on the money line.
Man, I get what you're thinking. You're wishful thinking because you want to hit your future and you want to. I'll tell you right now that Bengals plus 4.5.
Yeah.
Don't put much money on it.
Oh, I already put too much on it.
Awesome. Okay, so let's do these. Let's do some quick firing.
Quick fires.
First instinct we answer.
Okay. Length of the national anthem in seconds. Over under 122.5 seconds.
Under 122.5 seconds.
I'm going to say over, but I also can't think about what that is in minutes. Coin toss.
It's 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
60 plus 60 is 122.
Over 2 minutes.
Or 120. And then. Okay. Anyways.
Coin toss. Tails. Game winner.
Rams.
Game total. Over 48.5 or under 48.5. 3, 2, 1.
Over. I don't know.
Over.
I just said it.
Over. First offensive play of the game.
Pass.
Run. Will there be a score in the first 6 minutes and 59 seconds?
Yes.
Team to score first.
Rams.
Jersey number of first touchdown scorer.
Odd.
Or even.
Oh, I thought we were just...
Sorry, yeah.
Odd.
Odd. Okay.
Wait, I think it was three. Yeah, because Odell's number
First
3.
accepted penalty will be against the Bengals.
Bengals.
Okay. A score in the final 2 minutes of the first half.
No.
No. Will a team score 3 consecutive times, not including PATs?
Yes.
No. Okay. Matthew Stafford passing yards over 284.5.
Yes.
Joe Burrow passing over 276.5.
No.
Yes. Total receiving yards, Cooper Cup, over 104.5.
Yes.
Total receiving yards, Jamar Chase, over 80.5.
No.
Length of longest successful field goal, over 46.5.
No.
Yes. Teams with the longest successful field goal,
Bengals.
Length of longest touchdown in yards, over 44.5.
No.
Yes. Team with longest touchdown,
Bengals.
Total QB sacks, over 4.5.
Yes.
Over. I guess. Total turnovers, over 2.5.
No.
Number of challenges initiated by coaches, over 1.5.
No.
Yes. John McVay threw 2 in like 5
I'm just
minutes.
telling you what I think, man. This is quick fire. I don't got time to think.
Will there be a missed extra point?
And that includes 2 points.
It includes 2-point conversions. Yes. Color of Gatorade bath, white, clear, any other color.
Any other color.
Position of Super Bowl MVP, quarterback or any other position?
Quarterback. Bam!
Beautiful. And that was a Super Bowl sheet.
What? I was grittying. We get that?
I like that. That was a lot of fun. That might be the most fun I had all year.
Yeah, I love going through that shit. Yeah, I think now we get to go into the actual favorite section.
Well, that was our Super Bowl. Or no, sorry, I'm gonna take that back. Well, that was our Super Bowl selection week for player props, picks, and everything in between.
That was, and I hope you guys follow us on that because that's gonna make some money.
I'm so fucking excited.
We got so many questions.
I love it. I love it.
Okay.
Give it to me straight, dog.
First up, Saint Christopher asks, "How can I make money?" Watch our podcast.
What a stupid question.
Saint Christopher, man, you seem like a good guy, but man, that is a dumb thing to
It
ask.
sounds like you're wasting my time and your time.
Absolutely.
Watch the podcast, follow the picks, and you'll make money. Obviously, look at us. We're living in a mansion right now.
This is if you guys could see the set. Should we? Can you turn the? Actually, no. Don't even turn the camera. It's too much work. There's a lot of space around us right now.
We got autographs, Pablo Picasso, the Mona Lisa. We replaced it.
Don't tell them we took the Mona Lisa.
What's the next question?
Okay. Next, we're gonna go to good guy. Giancarlo Napolitano asks, "Need some good prop bets, and we're taking Cincy, right?" No, we're not fucking taking Cincy.
Cincy is gonna eat a bag of dicks. Wait.
Within 4.5 points, apparently. But
They're gonna lose, but they're still gonna cover.
yeah, they might cover.
Yeah.
We're talking Odell Beckham as the prop bet master. I think over 5.5 receptions. You're welcome, GC. Take that to the bank. Go ahead and make your money. That actually applies to St. Chris as well. Next question. All right, another one from Tanner Friesen, T Freeze. He asks, top 3 prop bet locks. I'll go ahead and I'll throw these out right now. Let's go back and forth.
Okay.
I'm going once again Odell Beckham over 5.5 receptions.
Jamar Chase over 4.5 rushing yards.
Joe Mixon over 16.5 rushing attempts. You're welcome, by the way, in advance.
Did he say 3?
Yeah, those are 3.
Okay.
You got another one? Go for it.
Bengals over 3.5 people rushing with the ball.
Over 3.5. Okay. So thoughts on the color of Gatorade from Matteo Trigiano. Matteo Trigiano, we have locked this in. 10-year anniversary of purple. New York Giants were the last ones to don the purple. 10 years history is about to repeat itself. I'm going purple.
Can I ask you something?
You know what? Just because it's you, yeah. Yeah, you can.
All right. Now, what happened when the Giants won the Super Bowl? What were they heading into it?
Underdogs.
And were they...
Don't twist this.
Yeah, listen, man. I just made the connection in my head. and it kind of freaked me out.
They were NFC. They were an NFC team. That's what they were.
But they were at the bottom, and they weren't supposed to win that game. They sure as hell weren't supposed to be in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And they had purple?
They did.
I guess they're going to cover.
Okay. Next question. Who's throwing the first touchdown pass? Can we say it on 3? The quarterback?
1, 2, 3 or 3, 2, 1?
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Holly, what do you want to count this?
3.
Read it. We weren't ready.
No, sorry, man. That was kind of lost.
3, 2, 1.
Matthew Stafford. Nice.
Beautiful. Frat Stafford. Fuck.
Frat Stafford. Absolutely. Probably to Odell Beckham Jr. in my opinion, but
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Not Joe.
Joe. Next question. Thoughts on Matt Stafford's over-under on passing yards being 279.5. That's from Matteo Montagliani. New account. Old one got hacked. Just so you guys know, unfollow the old one, refollow the new one. Matteo Montagliani.
I love the over.
I like the over on it. I don't know if I love it.
Yeah.
But you know me. I'm very hesitant on over-unders because I always like just picking the under to be different.
Yeah.
But I'd say more often than not, I'd say the over hits.
I
So-
see. The thing about Matthew Stafford is that he's a gunslinger. And
Oh,
what
he
do
can slang.
gunslingers do in big time situations? They slang.
They slang.
I don't know if we want to get into the stats of it. 337 against the 49ers. 366 against the Bucks.
Pretty good.
We're talking about against the Cardinals 202, but that was a blowout game, so they didn't really need him. I don't think this is going to be a blowout game, so I'm going to say that they're going to need him to throw. And the best players on the Rams offense are their receivers. So how do you get the ball to receivers' hands? You throw them. Other than the one time that you brush
Jamar
it
Chase.
to Jamar Chase. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I agree with that. Next question comes from acresenzo.xvinai.
That's a weird name.
It's a weird name. He says, "Is Mario going to pick against the Bengals and be wrong again?" I'd say you're half right.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna pick against the Bengals,
Yeah.
but I don't think I'm gonna be wrong.
If you take them at what are you taking the Rams at -6.5?
-6.5.
That's your final?
That's my final.
Well, I mean, if the Rams win in general, we're both winners.
Yep, I like that. I like the sound of that
They
one.
win by if they win by a touchdown, we're both winners. If not, then you're a loser and I'm going to win her twice.
I got another question. This one is from Buono19. Never mind, we're not going to answer that one. JD Ferrari asks, putting my parents' mortgage in my account, do I put it on Stafford or Burrow to have more Super Bowl wins in their careers?
In their careers?
In their careers.
Burrow.
Easy. What?
Burrow.
Matthew Stafford.
Look, it's
Joe
not...
Burrow's going to enjoy the moment. He's going to enjoy it. Joe Burrow, take it all in. I want you to go in there. I'm going to walk around the stadium. I would be like, wow, look at all the lights. Look at all this shit. Enjoy this week, media week, all that stuff. Just understand you're never, ever, ever coming back. Ever. Matt Stafford could be back next year after he wins this one. You're never going to be back because you play in the hardest division in the league.
That's the dumbest
You're
thing.
going to lose to Lamar Jackson twice a year once he's healthy and he has a healthy team around him. Every single year, you're going to be gunning for the wild card for the rest of your career. You have no chance, kid. No chance. Joe.
Hang it up. Are you telling me to hang it up?
I'm telling him, enjoy the moment. It's not happening again, buddy.
Right.
Sorry. Had to get that off my chest.
Yeah, no, it's just not feasible for the Rams to keep on paying everybody all these massive contracts. So this team's gonna fall apart pretty quick. and they don't have any draft
They got
capital.
Sean McVay, who's been to 2 Super Bowls in like 6 years.
They don't have any draft capital either. So with that being said, I think it's going to be very hard for them to get back. But I think Matthew Stafford's going to win this one, and he's going to enjoy the moment. Frat Stafford for the win.
All right, next question. That's a crazy question, Mateo Ueli. So we'll go. You've seen this.
What is it here? Which players
Don't say
on the
that.
Rams would you pick to score a touchdown?
No.
Well,
Oh, no.
I think, Mateo, we answered this question a couple of times already. Obviously, Odell Beckham.
Junior, not senior.
Well, he's about to be a senior.
Is he?
His wife,
Oh.
girlfriend, whatever she is.
He's got a baby mama now.
Prego.
Prego, good for him.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Yo,
Odell.
okay, I was thinking about this when I heard that she was Prego. It's halftime.
Yo, no way. You finish the game. You finish the game.
It's halftime. Your team's down 21-14. Super Bowl. Wife's sister comes into the locker room and says, Mar, Coog.
Yeah.
She's going into labor. Baby boy coming out right now.
That'd be so sick if it was a boy too. Shit.
What are you
made
doing?
This way harder right
What
now.
are you doing?
Am I Odell Beckham, like that caliber of player?
Yeah, no, you're like a key piece to this team.
I'm finishing this game. Are you crazy?
So you're.
I'm telling you. Can you
you're
imagine?
you're
I'm
missing-
bringing my kid a Super Bowl victory. I'm bringing
Right.
that kid a ring. That's the craziest birthday ever.
It
You were
is.
born on the day I won the Super Bowl.
Right. Yeah.
And
no.
I caught the fucking
Game-winning
game-winning
pass.
Yeah. Why? What would you do?
I'd like to say the same thing, but then like at the same time, it's okay. How about this? I'm not gonna answer it because like I don't have to. But
Yeah, you do. You have to answer it.
I
You're gonna
don't.
answer-
I'm
you
not. I'm
do.
not in the
You
situation.
just fucking asked me the question. I answered it, so you're gonna answer it.
Let me answer your question with another
No.
question.
You're gonna answer my question with an answer. That's how you answer questions.
Would you be mad at Odell if he left at halftime?
Yes.
You think you would get?
Yeah, we're the Super Bowl.
Not as a teammate.
Oh, as a teammate? I
Not
would
not
choke.
not as a teammate. Just as a viewer.
I took the Rams minus 4.5. I'd be pissed.
Okay.
I'd be
Okay.
absolutely choked.
Fair enough.
What would you do?
I guess it'd be pretty like, in a perfect world,
Yeah,
my baby mama, whatever,
she'll understand.
she wouldn't tell me.
Yeah.
She'd
Yeah,
let
I
me
agree.
focus on my fucking game.
Oh, but you're saying as you're playing, it'll be in your head.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Like I'd actually be kind of choked if she told me. I'd be like, come
Well,
on.
it's her sister. I'd hate her sister.
Yeah.
I'd actually hate her sister.
Could
for
you
the rest of my
imagine
life.
losing the Super Bowl and also missing the birth of your
I think
first
you.
son?
I think you FaceTime your wife during
When?
the birth at
What?
halftime.
But you don't know it's
I'm there, but I'm actually also at.
the game.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's possible.
I don't know. what the
Anyway,
right
sorry.
answer
This
is.
was just a shower thought of mine.
I like that. We need shower thoughts.
Shower thoughts are some of the best thoughts.
Okay. This is actually an interesting question. Actually, first I'll get this question out of the way. CB Pask asks, should I hit chest or back on Super Bowl Sunday?
Chest.
I think you hit it all. You're looking mad small. I think you need all of it done. I think you do a full body. Spend the day working out.
Skip Super Bowl. Skip nachos, pizza, and chicken wings, and workout.
Creatine, pre-workout, get it all in. You need the whole thing.
Maybe hit the juice.
Yeah, juice up for a bit. Quick cycle, right?
Freaking mad lean, bro.
Next question comes from Tyler E43. He asks, swap the defenses of each team.
Okay.
Who's winning the Super Bowl?
Swap the defenses of each team.
So the Rams defense is now the Bengals defense. The Bengals defense
Coaches
is now the
too?
Rams defense. Just the defense,
Not the coaches?
not the coaches.
Like defensive coaches? Or
no, just the players. I'll go first. The Rams still win. Who the fuck's blocking Trey Hendrickson? Who is it? Fall over, LeBron.
I hate to just say the Bengals would, but they're not. So the Rams are
won't.
going to
They
win
won't.
because Joe doesn't have it.
Joe, he's not that guy.
You're not that guy, pal.
I'm happy he
but
gets
you
his
can
one and
still
only
cover.
shot this year.
You can still lose by a field goal. That would be cool too.
All right, next one. We got a long question from Stefan Obergfell, one of our classic viewers. I'm going to read the whole thing.
Go ahead. We got
Stefan,
nothing but time.
Nothing but time. Stefan asks, I don't know if you have a Q-tip box around. I don't on me.
No.
But if you look at the back, cleaning ears isn't a recommended usage. Why is that? What else do you use Q-tips for? Why would Q-tip not recommend to their consumers the most obvious usage? How else do you even clean your ears without Q-tips? Thanks for a great year. Happy Super Bowl weekend. I'm out. Peace sign. Thanks for your question, Stefan.
You know what, Stefan? It wasn't a question that I was expecting, but it was a question that we deserve.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, Q-tips, horrible for your ears.
Are they really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I use Q-tips.
Oh, yeah. I use them all the time.
Why the fuck wouldn't you tell me that?
I don't care.
How
that
long
they're
did you
bad
know
for
about
me.
that? Wait, what?
I don't care that they're bad for me.
Oh, you use them?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My grade 7 teacher told me,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm well past grade 7.
Well, sorry, I don't mean to, I don't know if maybe your grade 7 teacher was a good teacher.
Yeah.
What did she ever accomplish?
She was an idiot.
Other than being a grade 7 teacher. Was that the peak of her career?
Possibly.
She never even got to grade 8.
No.
Okay, so let's throw out the window that Q-tips are bad for you because that's not confirmed.
Well, okay. With that being said, she told me to rinse it out in the shower.
Your
with
ears?
Yeah.
With water?
Yeah. Seems like a load of shit.
That's ridiculous.
Because what the hell is that going to be, dude? Other than getting water stuck in my ear and I have to do this thing after.
Yeah, and then you're in like the...
Yeah. But like other uses for Q-tips, I'd say I see like in boxers or UFC fights, they dip it in Vaseline and use it to rub on people's face.
So it's like slippery
so
when
it slips.
Ooh.
Yeah,
right?
but they could also use their fingers. I've seen that before too.
Okay.
They use it to get the Vaseline up the nose.
They put Vaseline in their nose?
Yeah.
Why?
I think so it doesn't bleed. Stops the bleeding.
Okay. You know, I when we were in Mexico, one of the people I knew, they were doing their COVID tests.
Yeah.
And she said what she did to get don't do this at home, to get a fake COVID test, put Vaseline in her nose, because it measures like the pH balance or some shit. Because I guess you have a higher pH balance if you have COVID.
Yeah.
But if you do it, Vaseline has no pH balance in it or whatever. So when they're getting all Vaseline, they put it in like, oh, negative.
Wow, that is genius.
Right? I don't
Yeah.
think it worked, but
No.
she tried it.
Okay. Well, maybe it wasn't that genius then.
It wasn't that. Yeah, it wasn't smart.
Other uses for Q-tips I can think of. I've used them to clean my AirPods.
Oh yeah,
Ear related.
yeah, it's ear related, I
Yeah.
would say, and it's probably not bad for your AirPods, like it's supposedly bad for your ears,
Yeah.
which is not confirmed.
But for other ways to get your ears cleaned, I mentioned the water thing. A couple of friends of mine have gone to the doctors before and got it professionally cleaned.
You can do that?
Yeah. They like go in there and they take it all out.
You kind of have clean
Apparently,
ears.
you have like supersonic hearing after that.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I've been told. What else? What else are Q-tips used for? This is a tough question, Stefan. You caught me really
You
off
can
guard.
like arts and crafts.
Yeah, you do arts and crafts with them.
Yeah.
You can. The only thing I can think of is wiping it on stuff. They do it for swabs, for test tubes.
Yeah. Swabs. What are the COVID tests themselves? Pretty much Q-tips,
Pretty much Q-tips.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's everything.
Yeah, I'd say that's almost every use of. I'd say that
Q-tips.
is every use of
Yeah.
Q-tip.
I think we
That's a lock.
we did it. We did it.
Oh.
Don't hit my fucking
Sorry about that.
microphone ever again.
No, I'm sorry. That
Don't ever do that.
I said I'm sorry.
You have the black. I have the silver.
You thought you don't see color.
Don't get.
You said you don't see color.
Last question. Matteo Trigiano asks, what is the opening kickoff going to be? Is it going to be a touchdown, or are they going to take it out? Statistically, as you said, 93% of Super Bowls have started with a non-touchback on the opening kickoff. So the returner has taken the ball out. That's probably one of the best locks of all the props, I'd say.
I'd say that the returner is going to take it the fuck out of the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's bad news, Bears?
What's bad news, Bears?
When you're in your own end zone.
Yeah.
And that's not where you want to be starting the game. So he's going to take it out.
All the adrenaline.
Yeah.
What were you talking about? You're saying Pat McAfee? He was talking about this?
Pat McAfee said that they take the balls, much like this one.
But not BC Lions.
Right. But we are a BC Lions podcast if DeAnthony Thomas is watching.
If you're watching DeAnthony, Black Mamba, we got a
Isn't
chair
that
for you
Kobe?
right over here. He calls himself the Mamba too. He's really fast.
Okay.
He used to, anyways, in college.
He takes it out of. They take it out of like the box, hard as a rock.
So fresh ball.
Fresh ball, not worn in yet.
Mm-hmm.
Pat said that it's hard to boot the thing real hard. So the opening kickoff, adrenaline's pumping. They kick this sucker down the field. Returners seeing flashing lights. What does he think?
You got a lot going on. I'm sorry.
He thinks I'm taking this bad boy to the house.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like Devin Hester up in this, and we're taking it out.
I agree. If I was a returner, which I very well could be one day.
Very well.
In a Super Bowl.
Yep.
My adrenaline would be pumping. And, like, what, you're going to be that guy who catches it and takes a knee?
No. That is
the most beta thing I've heard in my life.
Oh, my God.
If you have an opportunity, I'm trying to go to the. Could you imagine starting like Devin Hester style?
That's what I said. You're going to be the hero.
You want to be the hero. You want people to remember you and your performance.
Yeah.
So as contact would come, I'd probably be hugging that ball real tight. I'm not gonna be the villain of the Super Bowl.
You know what the best security is?
What's that?
Ball security.
You got it. But yeah, thank you for your question, Mateo. Thank you everyone who asked questions. Thanks for tuning in every day of the season. This Super Bowl, let's hope we all hit everything we need to hit, and then going forward, the podcast will be expanding beyond football. Can't wait for that. But as always, I'm Coog.
I'm Mav.
And this was Method to the Madness.